This is a Headgum podcast.
Extra. Here we go.
Matt, what do you think is going to be the verdict for the Sean Puffy Combs trial? Welcome to Extraordinarians. Guilty or dumb? What do you think?
Well, speaking of podcasting,
Don't put that in there. Oh, really?
Liz sent me a link to the Daily where they're talking about that trial, and my voice is in it.
What?
Because I did a commercial with Sean Combs for
Oh my God!
Macy's.
I listened to it this morning.
When there's some like dorky guy being like, Sean John,
That's
is that
you?
us?
I heard that dorky voice.
That was me. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, Matt, that's so fun.
Yeah.
You are like woven into the fabric of pop culture in so many ways.
I'm in the culture. But you know who else is in the culture is Kanya Sesser,
Yes,
who
she is.
we're so excited to speak with.
Mm-hmm.
She holds the record for longest handstand on a skateboard.
Yeah. One of the many things she can do. She is so inspirational, lovely. I could chat with her my whole life.
Yeah, it was really a great conversation. So we're happy to share it with you. We hope you enjoy listening to it as much as we did having it.
Yes. And I guess we should just reiterate that Oberg was in a commercial with Sean Puffy Combs.
I mean, it's about, yeah. That's true.
You look beautiful, Kanya.
Thank you so much. I just got back from Italy.
Oh,
Whoa!
when-
Why were you in Italy on vacation?
No, for work on a show for the Guinness World Record. I got another Guinness World Record.
Ooh. What?
tell us about
Yes.
it. Yes.
Yeah, I got to be on the show, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what was the new one? What's the new record?
I just got another record for the most modeling campaigns funded by an individual. LA3 is 11 and was achieved by Kanya Sesser as verified on February 17th, 2025 in Milano.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so-
Congratulations. February.
Well
Gosh,
done.
you
How was
really
Italy?
just got back
Oh
from
my God, I
Italy.
love it. I know. I just got back from Italy. It was a lot of fun. I miss Italy a lot.
Are you in,
Just
were you
back
It's
in
too cold.
Just back from Italy is a good place to be in your life.
No
you know, we all want to
kidding.
be just back from Italy.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I've never been just back from
Yeah,
Italy.
you either want to be just back or there.
or I'm about to leave.
Yeah.
Well, I'm leaving soon, in a couple of weeks to Tulum for a motivational speaking gig.
Wow.
Okay,
And then
where
I'm
is
still-
Tulum? Sorry.
Oh, Tulum is in Mexico.
Yeah.
I never been.
What
I
is-
never been.
Oh, I've spent some QT down there. I can tell you all about that. But
Yeah.
Wait, do you do those? Do you go around and do motivational speaking a lot?
me?
Yeah, I do motivational speaking a lot, and I skateboard obviously, and I travel everywhere. And obviously I was in The Walking Dead for The Walking Dead for stunt, so I do my own stunt. And I was in
Nice.
Hawaii 5-0, Code
Wow.
Black, Babylon. I was that
Wow.
freak show that's in the I work with Toby Maguire and all of them. And then I'm waiting
Okay.
to see back my schedule to do another movie. I have 2 movies I'm doing.
Okay,
Wow.
You
Kanya,
have an
you're-
agent who represents you.
Actually, I don't have management. I actually do this all by myself.
Whoa.
Wow.
Kanya,
I'll manage you.
you're talking to
No problem.
you're talking to 3 actors that are looking for work.
Yeah, I know. We're like, this stuff's happening. We're all doing a podcast, Kanya. That's where we're at.
You ended up in the
So they are
podcast. I'm gonna do
shooting
the
now.
podcast
Okay.
with you. Yes.
They said it
Yeah.
very quiet.
So we first learned about you through the record that you broke of the longest handstand on a skateboard. We want to hear
Yes.
more about that, but quickly we're learning how busy you are, and there is a sort of group of people who the Guinness record thing is kind of a lifestyle and sort of a bit of a career path. Is that true? Tell us about that. What is that? What is interacting with Guinness like? How does that go?
Yeah. Do you kind of see the same people, and there's a community that you kind of get together when you go to these things?
I never really thought I would get a Guinness World Record, to be honest. I feel like it's my time of she deserved her flowers, pretty much, I would
Yeah.
say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like own it, you know. But yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I was like, wow, me? I get this from a record, but I'll like, and they're like, yeah, can you break another record? And they really want me to break another record. I'm like, I don't know, like a half person doing a lot of, I don't know, like I'm just like I just don't have any legs, and I just like I mean like I don't think that I just don't have any legs. I just like do what I got to, you know, I just live life pretty much.
Yeah,
Right.
Like we really want you to break another record. I'm like, okay, I'll figure
A lot
out
of pressure.
what I could do. Yeah. So so it was really cool. Yeah, the longest handstands on a skateboard. I actually been doing that since I was a kid, and I was just curious how long I can like do that for. So it naturally came to me.
And some guy came along with the stopwatch and was like, "You did it."
No, actually, was like, can you do under a minute? And I was like, yeah, I could do under a minute or like under 30 seconds. It's like, you know, a minute is actually a pretty long time, to be honest. But 19 seconds is actually pretty short, and I can keep going. I'm like, I thought I did for 30 seconds. I don't know, but they just put 19 seconds. I'm like, whatever. And then a lot of people are like, that's cheating because you don't have any legs. Excuse me, but just because I don't have legs. Just because I don't have legs doesn't mean it's like I'm using my upper body, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Was the skateboard in motion?
Great.
yeah,
question.
the skateboard was in motion. Yeah, you have to go.
Oh
yeah,
my
you have to go
gosh.
in motion. Yeah, I don't just sit there. I just like go in motion and keep going as long as it stops.
That's amazing.
Right.
That's
Wow.
Thank you.
amazing.
Yeah,
Is there a skate park that you grew up in? Like, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Oregon. Yeah, I'm in California, Studio City right now, but I grew up in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. And I went to the skate parks down there, and a lot of kids were like, wow, there's this chick with no legs skateboarder. And I'm like, yeah, it's funny because people look at you like, you know, at me and was like thinking that I don't know, it's incredible. So I'm glad that I can just like show people what I could do. But like, you know, I'm just like a regular person on a skateboard, but it's amazing like with others. So, and then I came down here to California. I dropped out of University of Arizona because I was like, you know what? I did track and field for 16 years. I won my medals for 100, 200, 400, 800 meters and all that. And went to the Paralympics for that. So now I'm just going to like go to California, see where it goes there. Like take me there. And then freak show. And then like, have you ever act? I'm like, no, but I can try, but I'm pretty sure I'm funny, but also
acting
like,
is not hard. I'll tell you that much. You've done track and field, you broke a record for a handstand. Acting,
My first acting was Hawaii 5-0. And it was like, that was a big act. That was like a whole thing. They're like, yeah, so we have this. I didn't even know my character. They're like, did you read the script? And I was like, yeah.
And that was a lie.
Were you always this ambitious since you were little? Or do you ever relax?
I never relax. I think I'm just crazy.
No.
Energetic.
Yes. Like,
yeah.
Is there something out there that, because it seems like there's something you want to do, you just do it. And the fact that you are doing it without legs, you don't care, which makes me feel like there is not a single thing that you could not do. Is there anything that you're scared to do, or like that's one thing I won't do?
I don't know. I kind of still want to go skydiving, but I'm a little skeptical about that.
Yeah.
So, but I see my other friends without legs skydiving and all that stuff. I mean, you know, you just got to go for it, and you just go. But I don't know when I'm going to skydive next, so I'm just going to like take my time on that one. I'm not scared of heights. I'm just scared of like, oh my gosh, why isn't the parachute working?
Yeah,
I have no legs to land on.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have no legs to land.
If the parachute is not working, I don't think the legs are going to help.
The legs aren't going to save you. Yeah.
I only have half. I only have half of me now, and the other half is like totally gone. And then so
yeah.
And now you live in LA. Welcome.
Oh yeah, I lived here for the last 16 years. 16. No, that's a lie. 12 years.
Be honest.
12 years. 12 years. I don't know. Time flies. So.
Do you love LA?
I love LA.
Me too.
I love LA. It's crazy, but I
Sounds
love
like
LA.
you don't.
It's like that feeling of like, you know what? I like this toxic relationship and I want to go more into it because there's crazy and fun people. And then it's also like, oh, you know what? I actually respect these people. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're drawn to toxic relationships. Is that what we're hearing? No.
We all
not
are.
anymore. No, not anymore. Oh my gosh. No, but I feel like California has everybody multicultural and diversity, and actually LA Museum just selected me to be part of their archives.
Wow.
So I'll be in the LA
Wow.
Museum. Yeah, kind of like
Congrats.
yeah. Thank you so much. Like the skateboarding culture.
You've got all these acting gigs and you're a part of the museum. I mean, you're really making us feel really crappy about our career.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, so when you go to speak to these, I guess they're students, the schools or whomever, what is like your favorite part about that? What do you share that you love to share about?
I really love to share about my life story, like kind of like how it started begin. Like I kind of put myself in a whole situation where like I want them to gravitate towards my story. It's not like everyone's all like, why are you so positive? Why are you so happy all the time? I'm not all the time. I'm a human being, but this is how I have to represent myself in front of everyone. And like I feel like I was blessed, but also I had struggles throughout my life.
Sure.
And you know, a lot of people really love a little bit of like comedy, like about no legs, especially like like how do you like people want to know, how do you go to the bathroom? How do you like have sex without legs? And I'm just like, imagine a sack of potatoes or a like sack of flowers with arms.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes, or like, you know, or like
Get
just
them
like
out of the way, right?
And then I just like talk about like how, you know, I'm happy without legs, you know? I mean, like less leg space, you know, like
Right.
like
They're
for real.
fine. You can take any seat on the airplane.
Yes, exactly. And so a lot of people really people love my story, but they really enjoy how like I joke about having no legs, and then or I joke about like just like, you know, just everyday life, how it's, I don't know, I think they like the motivational, like the happiness that I bring out, like the skateboarding, because nobody knows, like nobody has seen someone without legs skateboarding, but now there's like many different people like skateboarding, especially adaptive skateboarding and all that stuff. And I think like everybody wants to feel like, oh wow, if she can do it, I can do it too. I feel like fit in. And so that's why I'm here for. And also I have a boyfriend, we live together. He's a sound engineer for film and music and all that.
Okay, so he's got a job too. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Go on.
Cool, he had skate and tattoos, and so when people see us, they're like, they come up to us, and one of the motivational speaking is love. You know, a lot of people feel like in the disability community they can't find love, and when they see us together, they're like, you guys are really unique. And like, I had a lady come up to me and was just like, wow, like, you know, I have a son who has who's in a wheelchair, and he was in an accident, but he felt like he can't find love anymore because of his situation. But when I see you guys, I feel like there's hope for my son. So it's nice to help people in that dynamic. And and then I show like skateboarding demos at each of my motivational speaking, and just like, grill them men. Well, I was found on the side of the road as a baby. It could be life or death, and someone found me on the side of the road when I was
read about that. That is wild. Yes.
Can you go back to that? Wait, can you? Sorry, I didn't read about that.
She doesn't remember it.
It was in Thailand, and you were a woman found. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm telling your story,
it's okay.
but
I was in Pak Chong, Thailand, and of 1992, September 13, 1992. A woman and a man was going to the market. And this is like 2 hours out of Bangkok, which is like in the country area. It's not in the city. And they heard a baby cry, and they were getting a flashlight going towards the cry, and they saw me wrapped in a pink blanket on the side of the road. And they took me in and washed me. But when like she took the blanket off, she realized that I was all dirty, covered in dirt, and I had mosquitoes all over me. And she realized that like, wow, she doesn't have any legs. But she was checking to see if there's any like amputation and all that, and there wasn't. And I was born this way. So because in those countries back in the days, you know, kids would be kidnapped, either they get amputated to become
Oh.
beggars, or
Wow.
like human traffickers, and it's a real thing in Thailand, India, and China, and all those. So they had to protect me. They called the Pak Chong Police Department. They came to get me, and they want to see who can claim me, and nobody can claim me. And so that's when I was accepted into the hospital in Pak Chong until I was adopted in 1998 to a wonderful family in Portland, Oregon. And all I knew was Thai. So, and then they had to protect me by just housing me in a very private area. So that way nobody, I was very popular. So I think my movie career started
Yeah.
back in Thailand, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I was all over the news.
You've always
Right.
been special. Have you visited Thailand since?
Been back, yeah.
Yes, I have. Actually, before COVID, I went to go back. I went to go speak in front of the juvenile kids that were there.
Wow.
The juvie kids there are different versus here in America. Over there, it's more like a boarding school, and they're kind of like gated, and they learn their sins,
Yeah.
forgive their
Right.
sins, and like they kind of do things to kind of like forgive a lot of what they have done. Actually, my translator was a murderer.
Wow.
Did not know that.
Sure.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
A
I was like,
bilingual
oh, shoot.
as well. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
bilingual murderer.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Yeah, my caseworker told me that, but we had to talk about it. Like I was like, yeah, he helped his dad do this, and like, oh my gosh,
Just
to his
so you
mom
know,
like that.
your translator's a murderer, but
Yeah. I know, right? That could be like a total script.
yeah.
Yeah. What
But,
about
like, yes.
Yeah. Did you have you met the people who saved you? Did you keep in touch with
I
them?
did.
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't keep in touch with them, but they surprised me, and they cried when they saw me, because it's like seeing like, you know, oh my gosh, I saved you. I saved this baby. And like, you know, if they didn't save me, I could just be out there starving and be out there for days and long
Yeah.
time. And so it was a big deal.
What a complicated relationship to the universe that you have. I wish you so much
know.
luck with that. That is so
Seriously.
complicated.
But also beautiful. It's like
Kind of.
you
Beautiful.
were, I don't know. I mean, the fact that they had the instinct to go to a sound and save you, and that you were protected. I feel like there was a moment where you were in a vulnerable place. And then from there on out, it feels like the universe has had your back. And
did.
you've given so much to us with all of your lovely energy and everything that you're giving back and
Thank you.
helping everybody and inspiring everybody. And then just like, again, like making people who have legs jealous because we don't have an ounce
Right.
of the joy that you
Yeah,
have all the
yeah.
time.
You know, like I said, if you're not in an obituary and you're still in bed, you should get out of bed and do something.
Yeah.
Because if there's a will, there's a way, and you don't try, you don't. You know, it has to deal with like your mentalness. And I can't speak for everybody, but I know that like if you don't try or at least do something, then you never know. You know,
Mhm.
and you're just wasting time. And that's the one thing I don't like is wasted time. And
Mhm.
yeah, and I to be honest, like I just don't feel like I have no. I just feel like I was just a, you know, Kanya, just going through life in my
Right.
own ways and differently.
Mhm.
Yeah, and everybody loves that, and that's how I made friends. I never got bullied at school, and how I made friends that were going to try to be bullies. I'm like, oh yeah, well watch this, what I can do, and I
Uh-huh.
kind of show them up, and they're like, oh wow. You can do that, or like they're trying to still be mean, and I'm like, oh hey, yeah, so we're friends, we're cool. Just make them so awkward and uncomfortable and just
Right.
scared of me. So
Yeah.
because
If-
I'm like putting positive into a negative.
Yeah.
Totally.
Right. If you're not scared of yourself, then somehow it makes other people unable to bully you in a way. Is that something like
I never
that?
I never got bullied because like but I had people kind of be like, you know, like asking those kind of like joking questions, but they're not really, you know, like kind
Uh-huh.
of like
Yeah.
or like one of those side comments, or like
Mhm.
staring. I don't mind staring. I mean, stare all you want. I have fans stares at me. Like was at an airport and somebody's like, "Oh my god, are you Kanya Sesser? Take a picture." I'm like, yeah,
Oh, that's
last
cool.
longer. No, I didn't say that. But like, you know, but I think a lot of people, it's not you, it's them. And when they're hating on you, not hating, but like they're having a bad day. I mean, like I'm surprised that even like 50, 60-year-old people like are kind of like they didn't never know. So I put myself in their perspective and kind of educate them. So that's why I'm here doing now all of the world. I don't judge people because they might come from a really like bad family or horrible like lifestyle and like who they are, and I never try to judge people. So I just educate them. It's better to ask questions than assume. Someone thought I went to the army and got my legs exploded or something, and they're like, "Thanks for your service." I'm like, no, no.
I think Guinness should give Kanya the empathetic award.
Yes, yes.
That could be my third.
Yes.
Award.
And if you're just listening to this, early on you held up the record for the modeling campaign.
Oh,
I do feel like it's a little bit of a flimsy piece of paper.
Yeah.
For those who, it's like an 8.5 by 11.
But you get into
It's got some card stock going.
You get into a printed book, though, right? Like your
That's
picture will be in the
true.
Guinness
That's true.
book.
Yeah.
Again.
I think to be honest, they just love me. They're just like,
Who doesn't?
get another one. Get another one. I'm like, okay. That's why I was like, are you sure another one? Because like one is just fine. They're like, no. We know what we're going to do for you. And I'm like, oh, wow. And I think it's just like the universe telling me we love you.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes like, you know, a lot of people that has done so much work in the film industry, in a modeling industry, or not just model, but like anything and everything, you know, and they feel like, wow, you know, the situation where like, you know, how come I didn't get that award? Did so much work and so much, you know, it happens to every celebrities, every people, like everyone that does like hard work and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, whatever. But I never really think about that. I just like, oh, cool. I deserve an award. Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tony
I just live my
can't
life.
stop thinking about everyone else who has more than him. It's all he can talk about. We try to talk about it.
It sounds like you're really close with your family that raised you in Portland. That's cool that you guys.
Yeah, my mom is a Wonder Woman. She helped raise money for me to get to the Paralympics. That woman is lucky because she traveled me everywhere during high school and during my Paralympic games. And she raised money to build a disabled park at my elementary school. So that way all kids of all life can go play together, because when she came to visit me at school, she saw that I had to go roll up the hill, which is fine.
Okay.
Which is
All right. Fine.
Roll up this hill. I go through the bark dust, and like she's like, "Oh my gosh, why is she suffering?" I'm like, "I'm good." Like I went on the tire swing and all that. I played and had my first kiss at first grade, and I guess that was inappropriate. Yeah, I know. See what I'm saying?
Was he a first grader?
Yeah, he was on my age. Yeah, we had our first kiss, and then we went to the teachers' conference meeting, and then everybody laughed, but we heard them laugh. But then when we came in, they were so serious. And it was like, "You guys are not allowed to kiss at the playground." I'm like, "But you guys laugh about it, so."
And now,
what does that mean?
Is that your boyfriend now? Is it the same guy?
No,
or?
oh hell no, no.
You moved on.
Yeah, I had a lot of cheaters in my life before this, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But long story short, my mom has done so much, and she never be like, "Oh my gosh, poor you," or like, "Oh my gosh, I need to adopt you because I feel sorry for you." No, she adopted me because she's like, she's my daughter. I feel like she's my daughter, and she done so much, and she helped get to where I am, and told me that to never be dependent on other people, and to have myself always be independent and love myself, because at the end of the day, no, to be honest, it's sad to say this, but really no one's really there. I mean, you can get help, but like no one's really there. Only yourself.
Right. That's right.
It's survival skills.
Yes.
When's the last time you called your mother? Are we doing that enough?
Actually, we text every day. She doesn't like to call. She doesn't like to be on the phone. I don't blame her.
I don't either.
Yeah. And
So
I
much
take time
listening.
on my texts.
Yeah.
I take time on a text unless it's work related. But other than that, yeah.
Right.
we're on the same vibration.
Great.
Wait,
It's like,
so
okay, cool.
where in Italy were you? Were you in Rome? Is that
I
where
was
you
in
came-
Milano. Milan. Yeah.
Love the cookie.
Because it's a Milan. Milan is too cold for me. It was brutally very, very cold. And I was like, oh no, I'm like dressing up like I'm summertime, and I did not have a jacket. But hey,
no.
luckily backstage, you know, those amazing stylists,
Yep.
you know, when you go on stage, amazing wardrobe people that does the back, they're like, you can have that. And it was amazing.
Italian
The lady,
clothes.
Yes, and the lady was like, "We want to make something special for you," and I'm like, "Okay."
Wow.
Yeah,
Yay!
you know how it is, like when you go filming and stuff, and then you have a special stylist, and they're like, we
Not
want to give
really.
you something special.
Yeah, they never.
And
let
in
me
Italy,
keep-
it's really nice.
That says not really.
Well,
Yeah,
you've inspired
they never
me
kept a single
to
word.
become a model in Milan. I think it's time.
I told Maddie looked good today, but not that
Yeah,
good.
he also told me to adjust my
Yeah,
shit. Anyway.
adjust your shirt.
Well, this has been an amazing conversation.
Yes.
We didn't know what your energy was going to be like, and it's amazing. You're permitted to not be positive and inspiring too. That's okay too, but for the past 26 minutes you have been.
Those are the time when I just like want to watch movies, or like actually the movies that not movies. Well, some movies I really like documentary. I like ghost adventures. I like to know about ghosts and like morbid death situations.
Okay.
I like death by fame documentaries. Anything that has to deal with murders, aliens, or ghosts, I am so down.
Dateline.
But I like comedy. Tyler Perry's my favorite. Tyler Perry is
okay.
Medea.
Fine.
I
What
love
about
those
Veep
movies.
or anything like that?
I heard, what's that?
It's a show, but
It's
where can people, if people want to learn more about you and everything that you're up to, what's a good place to find out?
Instagram,
Yes.
or my website www.kanyasesser.com. Instagram is where I'm mostly at. I don't have TikTok anymore. I have Thread. I don't really use Thread anymore. I actually did not realize that Facebook, which is private for me, we like with family's account, I like posted something really emotional. I didn't realize it was connected to Thread. I'm like, oh great.
Oh.
Oh, very confusing.
It's all.
And all these technology and all that stuff. But Instagram, Kanya Sesser, check mark. Make sure it's a check mark because like all these other people try to make my accounts and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's me.
So you want to make sure it's real me.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Kanya, thank you so much. You're amazing. Like you
Thank
really
you
are
so
amazing.
much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Kanya.
It's an
Wow.
infectious
Kanya, get
energy.
enough. What?
It's an infectious energy that she has.
Yeah, an
I love
amazing
her.
story. And then to have that sort of energy, I didn't expect that. I don't know what I expected, but a fascinating human. And,
I love
one I'm
that
glad
she
to have
doesn't want to
talked
waste time.
I know, that stressed me out. I'm like, so wait, you don't like just look at your phone for an hour?
I know. You don't think like, 2 hours have gone by and look around and realize that you've done nothing and your dog's looking into your soul like, why is this happening?
Do you guys feel guilty every time you waste time, or sometimes can you tell yourself like, I needed that?
I've gotten to the place where I am fine going slower, but I wasn't. Like, I think having a kid and being forced to calm down and stop and watch a kid do repetitive things and take a nap, and that really just rewires you.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't feel guilty about downtime, but I don't feel great after it sometimes. Like if I spend too much time on YouTube or just scrolling, I know that I'm just like, I just feel crappy.
Is that
about myself.
downtime or is that damaging yourself?
That's the thing. There is a difference. Like,
After-
what is downtime?
I'll like doom scroll for 45 minutes, and at the end I'll be like, "That was great. I love that. I enjoyed
45
it."
minutes of doom scrolling.
Have you ever said that? Have you ever felt that?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Been like,
I don't think I've ever felt that.
I feel better. I just needed to like shut my
You're
brain
lying.
off. I'm not. Like you watch these, there's hysterical things on Instagram. You watch like 10 videos in a row that are so funny and up, and you send them to somebody. And no, I enjoy it.
Yeah, okay. I find that I'm getting a little like I took Ruby to the museum, took her to the Broad, and got a Basquiat book and a book on the other artists there.
Wow.
And I'm like not having time to read the books. You know what I mean? Like I feel like in my downtime I'll read a little bit and I don't know where the time goes. The world is spinning really, really fast right now.
You should read a book about Basquiat. That'd be good for you.
I am.
Yeah.
Slowly, like in little bits. And that's why I think about art history. I really do recommend, if you guys want to know what a time is like, like what was going on in the 80s in New York with art is like also what was going on with in the 80s with the boom economically and everything. There was a whole vibe. It
Ken
was
Burns over here talking us through the olden days. Good to know. And ragtime was everywhere.
oh my God. Have you seen that musical? It's really fun.
It's so good.
Oh,
good,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it.
Wheels of a Dream.
This
Sing
is
some.
do
One of the
call
songs.
it ragtime.
Wheels of a Dream.
Nice.
Wait, but back to Kanya. I would
Yes.
also love to meet her mother. Her mother sounds
Mhm.
amazing. How she just never thought twice about pity's not the right word, but just like just stepping up to the plate and being like, "We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this,"
Yeah.
and just making it happen. And
Yeah,
doing that
she's
playground and all that stuff. And what a man! Just that's
Yeah.
incredibly
There's
inspiring.
Probably
inner
a similar
strength.
energy.
Yeah.
Like
Similar energy, definitely.
get out of the house and get it done type of
Yes.
vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
think
Yes.
Kanya made a good point that took me a long time to learn, but it really is never about you. The criticism and also even the praise sometimes.
Mhm.
It's just about the other person and and just
Yeah.
reflecting off of you.
Mhm.
That's a good thing that I'm glad that she has, and that should make people less fearful moving forward. Like she was fearless. She really
Right.
had nothing. I was
She
trying
was
to get
fearless.
something out of her. Is there anything you're scared of?
Right.
Well,
she
no, but she
wants
was
to
on-
watch
she-
murder shows for fun. So
But she
Yeah.
said that when she goes to speak, like she talks about, like I had bad days. Like
Yeah.
because people
Yeah.
always say, "Oh, you're so up," and she's like, "No, I have not had an easy journey." Like I feel like she was honest about that.
no,
stuff
no,
when
no.
she
I'm not
speaks to
saying
people.
she's one dimensional. But I do think I really wonder if there's anything that she would not do. I hold myself back from things with my brain that she doesn't seem to do that to herself.
I am concerned she doesn't have a manager. However, I would
I
like to
am
get
Yeah.
too.
some
Yeah, I would like to
representation.
get her rate up.
Yeah.
Whatever she's making, like she's popular and cool.
Yeah.
I would. Let's get her
You're
plus
right.
10 at the very least.
Yeah,
Plus
you're right,
10
Kristen,
what?
about like
Percent above scale.
Right.
when you were saying about that, even the bullying and all that kind of stuff. It's not about her.
Mm-hmm.
Like having that kind of mentality at that young of an age.
Wow.
Being like that's on them. And like, I mean, to your point of like even fans when they come up, the minute you kind of make it about you, you gotta get in a little bit of trouble. Like it's about their experience with something
Yeah.
you did, and you put the energy back on them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good point.
Yeah.
Well, another
you'll
fast-
find out what that's like someday in that, but
The other day, some woman was driving by the house as I was getting the kids out of the car, and she rolls down the window and she goes, "What city is this?"
amazing.
And I go, "Los Angeles." And she goes, "You're an actor." And then she drove away. So that, to me, that was
Wow.
about me.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
That
was
who was that?
so confusing to me.
And she was right.
She was right, but to roll down a window and go, "What city is this?"
Yeah.
You're going through something that day, you know.
But also, the way I look at that, she saw you, she recognized you, and she wanted contact with you. So she came up with a crazy
I
question
think
to say,
that-
"What city
I'm
is
hoping
this?"
that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a friend who's a celeb.
Who is
and-
it? Who is it?
She-
Who is it? Drop
she-
it.
wait,
Drop
no,
it.
She was
Drop
in an
it.
elevator.
She.
Hold on.
Okay, this is Hillary
She was-
Clinton.
No, it's
She was in an-
JLD. It's JLD.
She was
obs.
she was in an elevator and somebody said, "What time is it?" and the person had a watch on, and she was like, and she saw the watch and she was like, "Okay, it's 3:15." She's like,
Right.
"Thank you very much," and I'm obviously.
Interesting.
She just wanted
That's a good.
contact.
If you're out there in these streets and you see a celeb and you want to say something to them,
Just
what
say,
time
"What
is it?
city
That's
is
pretty
this?"
good. Do you have
What
a
city is
time?
this?
I wished I would have done that when I met the director of The Brutalist the other night.
What did you say?
Oh.
I said,
what
"What
did
do
you
you do? What do you do?" I directed The Brutalist. I haven't seen it. I hope you
Wow,
win an
you're
Oscar. Bye. Ugh. I should have said,
What city is this?
yeah.
That was a Headgum podcast.